our bear, ready to get this one going. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Looking to throw right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Let's go!
From the gun, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the jump!
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
He dodged the tackle, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. One's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Oh, and 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their 1st possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
And he's got it for the touchdown, but will they celebrate? Oh, back near the line. We've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! 18, Pioneer!
Trying for it with Milroe. He's got McBride complete. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Stroud to throw on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
18, what's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now the throw. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Let's go.
Milrow with it on first. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milrow, first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He finds Evans, left side. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got Evans once again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks have got to look towards the end zone. Throwing it again here. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
All right. Let the hot. 18. Okay. 19 Texas.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
A counter gift here to Pacheco. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Receiver in motion going left. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
South. Here we go. 18. That's it. South. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's up from up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Stroud's going to throw for it. He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
They'll run Pacheco. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. That run good for a gain of 2. And just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Ball placed to the 7. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? play action. Here's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort to hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack. Game-changing kind of plays.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Tony, hey, Uno Mars.
They're going to try and throw for it. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds the in route complete. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw here from Milrow. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Milrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 18, 79, bro.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. To Walker on the check down. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ready? 60.
Throwing now, Milrow. McBride snags another one. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. And this one doesn't go far. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Bronco 80.
To the air, Milrow. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. 18. South.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
Stroud from the pistol. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, he just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Lassiter on the coverage.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and
he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
118. What's up?
Back to throw. Stroud. To the right side, no one has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down from the 42.
Oh, and slot, another slot.
To the air, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On the quick, right? 118. That's it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set now. First and 10.
Oh, ready. 18. Outside. Why Tony? Hey, uno.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Bill Rowe from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Bill Rowe looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigbo. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout.
Direct snap to the open. He's going to push for it. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down. we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The throw, here's Milrow. Gets on the out route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Chased out to his right. Go right side, and McBride has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. After the play, somebody's shaking up, and oof, that is not somebody you want to lose. That is quarterback Jalen Milrow receiving the assistance.
Ready.
Walker on 1st down. Has some room to work. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, right. 18. Outside.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Oh, ready. 118. Outside.
Here he goes, third and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
18. Outside.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore that landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't walking there, Brody.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Go ahead.
Here's the backup, first throw. He finds Evans, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
They're right here.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Tagovailoa's his. The ball is out. And the Texans have it. The 30. The 10. He's at the 5. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Walker now from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks close to picking up their 5th win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Tua looking to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw, Tua. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure.
Stroud is hit. The ball is out. Unfortunate on the Texans side. Ooh, one of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking Hawkinson. He's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Stroud to throw on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
On the gun, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 21.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Out.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, team.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
All right, go.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.